Paulie here on the Latino Slant, and I am recording this video from my living room. I just saw this movie via Amazon Prime. It is called K.G.F. Chapter 1. K.G.F. Chapter 1. It is from India, and I was recommended to see it because Chapter 2 is out in the theaters. So I used my Amazon Prime account and I watched it. It was initially released in 2018. And I have to tell you, I really loved the second half. I liked the first half. I was pretty much blown away by the lead and the second half. Okay, so real quickly, and this is with spoilers, K.G.F. is the Qatar Gold Fields. Now the setup is that this gentleman, this author, wrote this book that was banned from India from like the 70s to present time. And this journalist is on the hunt to find out about the book and about this author, and he tells the story of our hero. His name is Rocky, and Rocky is played by the very charismatic actor. It's like a one-name actor here. Let me get that for you. Yash, starring Yash. So we see Yash. His character's name is Rocky. He's basically becomes the right-hand man, enforcer, assassin, badass of one of the crime lords. And there's a whole play of power struggles and all that stuff going on in the first half. There's a lot of information in the first half as far as like who's what, and then they keep jumping back to the interview that the journalists in present time are doing with the novelist. So that's a little bit, it's almost a little too much for me. I wanted it to just find a pace, and I feel the pace was just a little too nutty for me. But that was really, it was almost two films. That first hour was like that. And even then, there was a lot of good nuggets. We got that Rocky came from a single mom, and this mom died early on in Rocky's life, and this really affected him. We also got Rocky that Rocky can really kick some ass, and he can really jack people up. And he's the man. So the second half is a Western. It's Gladiator, it's Spartacus, it's prophetic, because he goes kind of undercover and he goes to the gold mines, and he becomes one of the slaves. And it's heart-wrenching to see all these, people in bondage and, just the way they're treated. But his when he goes there, it's so he can go kill the head dude that runs the K.G.F. Okay? Now, he's alien, so whoever takes over is going to become the new dude. So Rocky's there to kill him. So there's like this, Godfather power struggle. Who's going to do what? Who's taking over? And it really works because Rocky finds out a bigger purpose in life, in why he's there. It's to liberate these people. It's to instill courage in these slaves and these people. And he's been prophesized. Like, they've been waiting for him, and it really worked. It was really special. It was just, besides all the kicking ass and just the, really good action fights, this man, Yash, is kind of, I was trying to who is he? Who is he in American sense? And this was set in 78. So I kept thinking about Chuck Norris, that his just presence of dominating and will and fortitude and valor. That's him. That's Rocky, minus the martial arts. So really, I got that, and looking this up a little bit, I did get some insights from the filming, from themes and influences. The director Prashant Neal. Sorry, guys. K.G.F. has a strong mixture of texture of gold in it, which is all about greed and gold. In many ways, it's akin to El Dorado, which I really liked, and they mentioned that at the beginning. The way kings and soldiers have over the years have gone looking for the mythical El Dorado. Now I want to jump. In 1978, because of the Cold War between the USA and the Soviet Union, it affected places like Iran and Afghanistan. The price of gold went up to the highest price in recorded history. So for him, it was a perfect setting, because it was in 1978, the setting of this movie, really Rocky. The interviews with the journalists and all that stuff is more present time. 1978 was a perfect setting for us, because the higher the price of gold, the higher the greed of men. The film was also inspired by action movies and westerns, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and a few dollars more. Absolutely. He had great villains, great actors. Now I cannot wait to see part 2. And I'm going to go see part 2 in the theater. So that's really my take from it. It's about 2.5 hours. I definitely recommend seeing it on Amazon Prime. It's worth the, with all the little pauses that I did, it's worth the time. I'm definitely seeing a trend of two things from Indian cinema. Men being men in their masculinity and heroes, and their worship, and how they hold up high the mother. Motherhood. I loved it. It was real special. It's real special. So I'm really looking forward to part 2. Okay, so if you are new to the channel, what I have for you is a playlist of some other films that I love, whether they're from Mexico or from Latin America or from the States. They have a Latino connection. I want you guys to check those out, as well as these movies that I've been checking out as well from India. All right, everyone. That's it. That's my review. You will see an out of the theater review of chapter 2 of K.G.F. Peace, everyone. Wherever you're at, keep your slant fuerte.